श्रीकंदन अकबनेत्रा ग्राम पंचायत प्रेसिडेंट श्रीमती सुनीता अनंता कृष्ण, हरिजन सेवक संघ चेयरमैन डॉक्टर डी.एन. गोपाल कृष्ण नायर, बहुमान्य मुन नियम सभांगम श्री के चंद्रन, श्री गोपाल कृष्ण पानीकर, डॉक्टर जैकब वडकंचेरी, प्रिय सहोदरी सहोदरन मारे एलावल पॉइंट के बंधन जिले शबरी आश्रम पिंडे शताब्दी आघोष समापन योगम उद्घाटनम चय्यान अतियाया केरला हरिजन सेवक संगिंदे नवति आघोष समापन वोम इंदाने अतिंदे उद्घाटन वोम ससंतोषन निर्वहित करते गांधीयन आशयनवरील कृष्णन आया श्री टी.आर. कृष्ण स्वामी यो भार्या श्रीमती एस. ईश्वरी अम्मानो चेने नूरू वर्षम मुंपु स्थापित शबरी आश्रमम केरलतिले साबरमती आन गांधीजी मोन कवना तामसिच्चा केरलतिले एका स्थापनम आने शबरी आश्रम कस्तूरबा जीयों इविडे तामसिच्चा ताई केटी टुंड समीपते कलमानम अय्यप्पा क्षेत्रम अधस्थिकर कई कस्तूरबाजी तुरान नलकी एन्नुम अरियाम जाति मता भेदम इल्लाते जनंगर उरु मुरियल इरुन पचिकुन्ना मातिरका राज्यतिन आद्यम नलकिया स्थापनामो शबरी आश्रमम आन गांधीजी विभावनम चैता पतिनेत्रे इना निर्वाण परिपाटी युडे परिशीलना केंद्रवों आयुर्नु ई आश्रम धीरा देशाभिमानी स्वामी आनंद तीर्थंडे सेवनवों ई आश्रमत्तिने लभिंचो मिश्रा भोजनवों इविदे पतीव आयुर्नु युवा भारतम एन्ना बारी कयूं आश्रमत्तिल नीम प्रसिद्धि करिच्चु मलाबरिले ब्रिटिश विरुद्ध परिवर्तनगरक शबरी आश्रम नेतृत्व नल्की ई प्रदेशत्ते उप्पु सत्याग्रह जाथा आरंभित चतुम शबरी आश्रमത്തിൽ ആയിരുന്നു शताब्दी आघोष वेळेल आश्रम स्थापकराय कृष्ण स्वामी ईश्वरी अम्माल आश्रमத்தினாയി स्थलम നൽകിയ മക്കൾ വീട്ടിൽ അപ്പുയൽമാനൻ തുടങ്ങിയ സ്നേഹത്തിലെ നമുക്ക് നന്ദിയോടെ സ്മരിക്കാം. ഭാരതത്തിന്റെ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ സമരത്തിലെ സുപ്രധാന നിമിഷങ്ങൾക്ക് വേദിയായ ഈ ആശ്രമത്തിൽ വരാനും എല്ലാവരെയും കാണാനും സാധിച്ചതിൽ ചാരിതാർത്ഥ്യം ഉണ്ട്. I am extremely grateful for your kind invite and giving me this opportunity to visit ashram, which I believe was the first Gandhian institution established in Kerala. An honorable member of parliament just now informed me that the first meeting during the freedom struggle days, the first meeting of the Kerala Pradesh Congress Committee was also held here in this ashram. This ashram calls to mind the story of Shabari, a tribal lady in the Ramayana who exemplified unwavering devotion to Lord Ram. This elderly tribal ascetic who lived in the forest waiting for years to meet Lord Rama is known to have fed him the choicest fruits after tasting them herself to ensure their sweetness. Though younger brother Lakshman did not rely the way of her tasting before offering the fruit to Shri Ram, but Lord Ram saw in it the highest form of devotion, unmindful of Shabari's background or social status. In short, he admired her sense of devotion and saw her inherent divinity. The philosophy of Shabari Ashram aligned with Gandhiji's view of untouchability as a sin against mankind. He had said, "No one can be born untouchable, as all have the spark of one and the same fire." And this is what is repeatedly asserted by Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Sarva bhutas tavatmanam, sarva bhutani jatmani, ikshate yoga yukatma, sarva samdarshana. With the mind harmonized by yoga, the sadhak sees the self abiding in all beings, and all beings in the self. He sees the same everywhere. That this ashram was founded 100 years ago when Kerala was reeling under the grip of untouchability and social inequality, fills my mind with admiration for the courage shown by Shri late Krishna Swami, a follower of Gandhiji, in starting this ashram. I am told that members of his community mocked him as the untouchable Brahmin. Krishna Swami's belief was that to eradicate untouchability, people of different communities should live together as equals and their minds be purged of the caste-based inequality. As Swami Anand Tirtha, veteran freedom fighter, had once written that among the 21 students in the ashram at that time, there were children of different communities, including 2 Muslim boys. I am told that the ashram is now managed by Kerala Harijan Sevak Sangh. As we all know, it was the All India Anti-Untouchability League founded by Mahatma Gandhi in 1932 that became Harijan Sevak Sangh, the constitution of which was penned by Mahatma Gandhi himself. He envisioned it to strive for the eradication of untouchability, any kind of social inequality he was working for, uplift of the oppressed and the marginalized, and to propagate a non-violent society. Gandhiji had conducted a Harijan tour to spread the message of ending these inequities and to seek funds for the Harijan Sevak Sangh. Amid the crowd, Gandhiji would pull out signed photographs of himself and auction them. "Do rupiya ek baar," he would say, and sometimes the bid went up to 10 rupees. I am informed that Harijan Sevak Sangh Kerala had received support from patriots like Kelappaji, who had set up a Gandhi Sadan in Kozhikode. I am happy that Sangh is managing centers in various places to impart vocational training to the youth and women. The celebration of Navratri is both a milestone and a reminder of our duty to realize Gandhian ideals to social justice and democracy. True democracy cannot be worked by 20 men sitting at the center. It has to be worked from below by the people of every village. This is what Mahatma Gandhi had asserted long time back. Institutions like Shabri Ashram need to work as laboratories of non-violence, carry forward the creation vision. I hope that the days beyond centenary of the ashram would be marked by stronger steps in that direction. Let me conclude by conveying my happiness in having released the book Seeds of Change, Gandhi's Ashram Experiments, written by Dr. N. Gopal Krishnan Nair, the chairman of Kerala Harijan Sevak Sangh. This well-researched critique of Gandhiji's ashram would be a valuable addition to the growing corpus of literature on Mahatma Gandhi. My best wishes to everyone at Shabri Ashram, and once again my gratitude to you for giving me this opportunity to come here as a pilgrim and see this wonderful ashram. Loka Samasta Sri Madhavatu, Vande Nami, Jai Hind.